One thing you can say about Tammy Duckworth: she wastes little time letting you know what she thinks of Donald Trump. Cadet Bone Spurs, a direct insult hit on Trump's 1960s draft dodge using a lame silver spoon excuse, has to be one of the best in this political cycle. We have no birth time, but her sun opposing Pluto-Uranus squares Trump's full moon alignment, so that the source of her own power and independence is at odds with the president's. The sun in the 8th is a particularly challenging place, and interestingly, it is in the same degrees as Mitt Romney's, another staunch Trump opponent. Pisces expressed on the high end represents the caring and compassion so absent in Trump's approach and so sorely needed during these times. Tammy's Saturn squares Trump's Mercury and therefore is well set up to measure, assess, and then disapprove, censor, and rebuke. Jupiter opposing Mercury and Venus cuts across Trump's 1st and 7th, which, under other conditions, might make for agreement, but in the context of her sun aspects and especially how they translate into her beliefs, this opposition only serves to give her insight into Trump's way of selling and expressing himself. Tammy has said her greatest asset as a VP would be she knows Trump's vulnerabilities and how to push back against him. Astrologically, I would say she makes a good case. With Biden, absent possible ascendant links, her sun opposing Pluto and Uranus works quite well, as it supports his Scorpio planets, and her Neptune close to his Sun and Venus also qualifies as a very nice connection. The Jupiter to Venus-Mercury opposition, however, squares the same Scorpio stellium in Biden's chart, and this can be problematic. Overall, and again we are missing the ascendant, which would add a very important framework and further detail, her day positions say that her chart is in fairly good shape during 2020 and reflects quite well her current elevated profile. Neptune over the Sun is a moment of potential celebrity, and the influx of Capricorn energy is supportive of her Pisces Sun and the planets that oppose it. On the other hand, Neptune does square both ends of the Jupiter-Mercury-Venus opposition at birth, so this makes it a mixed influence, and hence my fairly good shape comment instead of great. I would say Tammy Duckworth has a good future in the Democratic Party, but I would be surprised if she were to be named vice president.